distant scream. He heard one guitar.
Hey everybody, Pro Trader Mike, Mojo Day Trading Room video recap for today. It's Friday. Glad to be Friday, August 14th. We're right now in AQXP that we just sold up into the high at 21.50. We bought it right here. We just sold at 21.37, got a quarter left right into that top, had a nice amount of shares, and we're doing that. Okay, what I want to do is I want to buy back live ONTX right here at 277 right now. Get on the bid and start buying. 277, 278, 279. Buy it all right here. Mojo Long, that's us right now. Live trading. Go ahead, buy ONTX now. New trade. 276, 277, right up from 275. We'll take all of that. We just sold it at 307. From 298 was our last one. Super great trading. AQXP right here, adding at 2090 only because we have AQXP at 2050. We just sold it at 2150 right here 1 minute ago. Boom, right there on that huge volume spike. The reason why I did that, because of the green giant trade play right here on AQXP. Happened at 10:02. So here's the green giant that I called out at 10:02, right in the Mojo Day Trading Room, right here. Let's go to 10:02. Green giant trade play at 10:02. Long 2030, 2040, slowly, and we're going to add at 2090 or at the low. And we added at 2090, had a couple of thousand shares, and then bam, there it goes. So wonderful scenario right there. Okay. Mojo Day Trading, let me show you right here. It's going through an elite change. We just graduated with the last class of Mojo University. So right here, we have Mojo University. The next class is in September. There's going to be no longer any more 30-day trials of Mojo University. The website's going to be updated this weekend. There's no 50% off trials any longer. This is all going to turn into a 3-month subscription. There's over 130 pro traders in the room now. In order to build and protect the elite team, I have to eliminate a lot of the people that come in from other rooms and inexperienced traders that are just here not for really to make money for themselves, but just to ruin the situation for others. That seems to be happening as a situation as you grow into a really big room. So that's going to be handled this weekend. So people that are already in, your grandfathered, everybody else coming up, the website will be changed. And if you want to get into Mojo, there's going to be a 3-step process. You're going to sign up. We're going to do an interview. I'm going to speak with you. And I'm going to decide if you're going to be right for the Mojo Day Trading team. And if you are, you can be welcomed into the room and you can make with us, because I've been doing 3 years in a row now of results. Some people believe, some people don't. Some people have made lifetime fortunes on AQXP this month. 96 out of 94 for another 98%. Average scalp 38 cents this month. It's just phenomenal. Okay, so AQXP, let me go back to that because we got a position. It's 21 by 21.33. eBio, we just sold up. My last sale was 83, I think. We just sold eBio, went up to 90 just now. My last sale was 83. So eBio, I'm out flat. Last sale was 483. What was your last sales, guys? Let me go to the room and let's see what the room's doing. Right now we have 120. Hello, everybody. I have 122, about 18 traders and 100 and so pro traders in the room, all starting up here. They've all taken Mojo University. They'll be with me for a lifetime. The traders make a lot of money. We're not doing the polls anymore where we show the money because it's nobody's business how much money each person makes in the room. Now that's done with. So we're all really going to get elite. Everything is going to be rock solid in the room. I will continue to do the poll on a percentage basis, but it will be anonymous and I won't show any names. So here's how the poll goes. Okay. The poll, it's August 14th. It's now should be around 10:15 to 10:30, and it is 10:15. So we are done at 10:30 again. From the 10 trades we've done, I'd say we've done 6. I'd say we've done 7 trades in ONTX, eBio, and AQXP, and we also did UWTI, which I still have. Okay. In respect to hitting your daily goals, and this is going to be anonymous. They're all going anonymous now. So put whatever you want. Nobody knows what your answer is. We used to have, oh, here's the Dale Pinker. Hi, Dale. Let's see what we got going on here. Hello, Dale.
Hello, Mike.
How are you?
Okay, how are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing excellent. I'm doing my live daily recap of the day trading room. So I've got you on here.
Thank you for including us in your session. I've told people a little bit about you. You run a day trading room. The name of your service is MOJODayTrading.com. And I'm always interested, Mike, in how people got started in this industry. Can you tell us about your beginnings? I know you're teaching people now. Did you have a mentor? Were you self-taught? And what kind of influences did you have early in your career? How did you get into the trading business?
Well, I have a financial background, and for the last 20 years or so, I've been working for the man in various industries and financial and internet businesses and so forth. And at all of my businesses, I've always had a passion for the market and day trading. You could be done in 60 minutes and make profits what you can do in a week's worth of work. So it always was a passion of mine, but always working for the man. Wasn't able to dedicate the full time that I do as I do now to the business.
Okay. And did you have some rough times? You know, I used to manage money for people, and the way I would measure them is everyone's a pro during good times, and when things are going well, I would measure people by what was their worst case scenario, and worst case drawdowns that were important to me.
Absolutely. Before I had Mojo Day Trading and I was working for various businesses, I would have a day trading account and I would do well for many, many, many days. Then all of a sudden something would happen. Either I would do a bad trade, or I would get called in a meeting and I had a few thousand shares. I would come back and I would be down, and it would just ruin the scenario and the account. And it was the school of hard knocks. I would blow up account after account. And then finally, after working at 10 different businesses, I said, you know what? The day trading business was actually the easiest. I just wasn't able to dedicate the time because I was fully 100% engulfed in the businesses I was currently running. So I couldn't do that. So once I decided to make the transition to just day trade for a living, I used to be a professional poker player. So I developed a system in poker, which has really helped me in day trading to develop a system in day trading where it's based on positive expectancy. When I go into a trade, I'm expecting it to work positively. And I've built a system based on selective attention where I'm only following a certain number of trade plays. I call them a Heinz trade play is my #1 trade play. And I just look for those trades as selective attention with positive expectancy that they're going to work. And every month for 3 years, I've been able to produce a 95% and above win rate on all my day trades on a daily basis. I've had some streaks where I've gone on 250 and 150 day trades in a row as win streaks. And this is my current track record on my website.
Okay. And I see you're scalping for, well, it depends on the price of the stock, but
Actually,
Well,
I hate to
yeah.
interrupt you, but for the last 2 years, the average scalp has been 12 cents. Just this month, it's 38 cents because of this one stock, AQXP, that went,
Yeah.
we traded it last week from $2.50 in the room. You could see it right here. $2.43 to 264, 267 to 279. The stock went to, here it's at 6. Here it's
Yeah.
at 7. We traded it all the way up to 5th. Here it's at 24. 28 to 29, 41.50 to 55. We traded it for 14 points when they did the buy-in and when everyone was short. So just because of the scalps that we've done that day on AQXP, it's made the daily average higher than normal, what it's been in the last 3 years.
Triple.
Yep. So if you,
Yeah. So, can you show us your screen and some of the things that you show and teach your students? I notice you have a MOJO University.
I do. Here's the day trading room right here.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. This is Mike. Right now, we have 116 people that are in the room up top. This is the daily poll at 10:30 a.m. from the 7 trades we've done. A couple people have not yet hit their goal. 28 people made between 1 to 5%. It's an anonymous poll, so we don't know what people are putting. It's honest, so nobody knows. 2 people made between 10 to 20%, and 17 people are paper trading and made money. And I do this poll on a daily basis.
So let me ask you this. When you're scalping for small targets, isn't your cost of trading real important? Who do you trade through to keep your clearing costs down since you're a high volume trader?
Let me show you how the system works. We make 6 trades a day. We just did 6 trades. The first trade, I'm going to buy it 4 times and I'm going to sell it 4 times, which I did because I scale in. So watch. The first one, I'm buying 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares, 3,000 shares, and then 5,000 shares. And I'm building a position. I pay $5 every time. So that right there is $20. Then I sell it the same way. It cost me $20. I have 5,000 shares. I make $500 average scalp minus my 40, which is my tip to the dealer. If I win at the table $500 and he's giving me positive expectancy and I'm winning, I'll give him a $20, $40 tip, no problem. So I'm actually tipping the dealer by paying $5 every time. I tell my students, he's telling me the cards. Here's 1,000 shares. I have pocket aces. Well, here's the flop. I flopped an ace. I'll buy another one. I got a full house now. Here's another 3,000. Well, now I got the nuts and I can't lose. I'll buy another 5,000. I'm fully scaled in. I'm scaled out. I made 8 cents or $800 and I'm rocking for the day. I do that 3 times. I make $2,000 on the day. Do that 20 days a month is $40,000 a month. That is a business. And this is the financial security that I'm trying to create with the people in my room. And I want to show you something in my room right now. Pro traders that are in the room that have taken the class, pro traders, Mojo U. And it's anonymous, okay? Actually, I won't put it as anonymous. Is it worth what you paid? Is it worth 10 times more? Is it worth 20 times more? Or is it worth less? See, honest answers what they put.
20 times.
20 times. Look at them all,
and
right
what
here.
What is the cost?
The cost goes up because the class gets better and better. The cost is different. If a guy has 100,000 and $500,000 in buying power, he's going to pay $2,000, which is the current cost for Mojo University, because he's going to make $2,000 a day. He's going to make 3% on his account a day. He'll make around $1,000 to $3,000 a day, $60K a month. He can pay that. He doesn't have a problem with a small guy that may be with a prop firm with $5,000, has 30 grand or 50,000 in buying power, and he's making $300 a day. That guy can't pay $2,000. because he's never traded before. He's got to say, I've got $5,000. I need him to make 50% on my money just to pay the cost of the course, plus the fees and everything. They're not going to do it. I want the small trader to succeed. So I'll charge him $1,000. I'll let him make 2 payments of $500 just to get him in the course. And then for a lifetime, he'll be with me in the room. Is the course worth?
So do you ask to see people's P&Ls to see if they're being honest with you? I mean,
no, I have an interview with them.
Human nature, someone that may have $1 million may tell you they're only trading with 10.
I could tell in a second, Dale.
Oh.
Speak with me on the phone, have an interview with me, and I will tell in a second your experience and whether you've really made money or lost money, because I can read people really well, just like I can read the stocks.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I interviewed another guy who was a professional poker player that's an FX trader now, and he says as a poker player, what was most important, just like in trading, was bankroll management. Have you heard that term?
Bankroll management is key as far as what you do. There's a box, okay, that is right here at 50%. You need to make 100% just to make that back if you lose 50% on a trade.
Right.
If you make 10%, you only need to make 11% to make that back. So on one single trade, if you lose on your account the max 10%, it'll take you 2 or 3 days of MOJO trading to make that back. So there are never any big losers or big devastations in the account because your max is 10%. That's it.
Okay. Interesting. And you're providing the trade calls. Is there any collaboration with a big community? I know that we collaborate in my community. I don't claim to be the
let me show you.
Trading messiah.
Let me show you. Okay, you see all this? This whole screen is my whole room. Here's 30 people, another 30, another 30. Every one of these boxes contains 30 people. If 5 people from each box were calling out picks, there'd be a lot of blinking and confusion going on. What I look at on this screen is right here. Watch. This stock, and this stock. That and AQXP. I'm looking at these 4 only. I'm watching this bid move up right here, and I'm watching this level too. Once I recognize it, I look at it where it is on the chart on STO, if it's trading along the stochastics, and if it's on the bottom or the top, and that's exactly what I do. It's called selective attention. I don't look at this. I don't care what the market's doing. The market's covered. I don't care what this, nothing matters but these 4 little rows. And all I do is nail 1 at a time, 2 at a time. I'm never in more stocks than 2 at a time. And 30 people.
Doesn't your attention get too spread out and you can't be as focused looking at being in 5 different trades? I've never been a big fan of portfolio trading.
Never. I can only be in it 1 at a time. I manage 1 trade at a time, and that's it. Okay. You have here this circle is the amateur. This is when you have it very small in here, and this is, they're focusing here, they're focusing here. There's no selectiveness, there's no selective action. They're not focusing on it. They have no system based on something that's going to work. My Heinz trade play, I've done 3,000 of them. 3,000 of them have worked. I have never had a trader in the room ever have a Heinz trade not work. Watch. Heinz trade. Have you ever seen one not work since you've been with me? That started at 90. We got the 95 and did our thing at 97, 98, 99. Watch the room. It never work. Impossible. So let me stop this poll. 30 people that have taken the class, 93%, say it's worth 20 times more than what they paid. 20 times. It's priceless.
Yeah, that's a great live testimonial. An interesting interview, giving us a look at the inner workings of your
what's really,
and you're talking about level 2, so that's part of the process.
It's all I teach. I don't look at charts. I'm all old school level 2. What's really important to me is the testimonials. A lot of traders put out oh, this guy made great on this stock or this and that. My testimonials actually are from the heart. I have over 80 testimonials from people that have just taken the class, you know, life-changing stories. This is why I go through the minutia of the people that try to hate against me and, oh, why do you do this? And they try to bash you and, oh, nobody could trade at 95%. Well, this is why I do it, because I'm actually helping and changing people's lives and really helping people. And it gives me good karma back to me and what's happening in my life. And that's why I want to share the golden nuggets and the things that I do and help people. And if you look at two things I want to point out, one on my homepage, right here on the bottom, I'll introduce Alan to you. He's been with me the longest, for 3 years, Pro Trader Alan. He has retired from his business and is now a full-time trader. And Pro Trader Mouse, who in 6 months turned $10,000 into $1 million in profits in the room, did an interview on the radio. That's that interview. Here's his chat transcript. He's $72,000 away from $1 million in just 6 months. So, you know, check out my website. I've got a lot of great information on there. I write a really good blog as well. And I want to thank Alan and the rest of the traders that are with me for that long of a period of time. He's right here at the top.
So you know how good your karma is, buddy?
How good?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pro Trader Mike. Underline. Happy birthday to you.
Nice.
And keep hitting it, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
So I appreciate your time and you dropping in, and encourage anyone who wants to learn how to day trade stocks to get a hold of Mike.
Absolutely.
Pro
Thanks,
Trader
though.
Underline Mike.
Peace. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
See you later.
Bye.
Nice interview, huh? Excellent. Nice. Rocket, guys. Listen, awesome day trading today. Amazing. We did great with eBio, great with everything else. ONTX, actually, I have some. I got some ONTX because I was on the interview and I didn't sell it. Where's it at? 287. We got it at 275. Sell it 287. I had 4,000 of those babies. Beautiful. AQXP is wonderful. Stock flew up while during the interview to 22.34. What was your highest sale price? I got to go look at what they sold for me. People were trading for me. What was your highest sale price on AQXP? I have a quarter left. Where'd you sell? 21.96. Anybody else? 21.50. Nice job. Let me take a look. 21.92. Be flat on ONTX. Oh, nice job, everybody. I just got to record the green giant now on this. This is my green giant trade play. So the first one right here. And this is number 2. And this is number 1. So right here was our buy. And that's right here. And then the stock kaboom to 22.50. Great job, pro traders. Excellent. So Pro Trader Mike is signing off for the video. Keep it profitable. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.